Guys, Mr. AP here one more time. So, just to have a recap. Last time we added this image to the panel called Pizza Products panel. And as you can see, the picture is not fully shown because the panel is small. So what we're going to do now is we are going to scale the picture or the image based on, no matter how big or how small the panel is or the label is, it's gonna be the picture is gonna be shown fully. It fits automatically. So the first thing to do is to go back to the source code. So make sure, by the way, to select the label where the picture is set, and that's the time to go back to the source so that the insertion point, the cursor blinking goes there automatically, goes to the code segment, okay, automatically, so we don't have to scroll up and down to find where that code segment is. So this is where the image is. This is where we set the icon, which is the image icon, right? So the first thing to do is to transfer. So cut this line, the set bounds method call, cut it, and then we paste it down to after the label creation. So we paste that here. Or the second step is to create a new image icon. Let's call our image as image. And then after that, we're gonna transfer this. We're gonna cut it and we paste it here where we have our new image icon. And don't forget the semicolon. Okay, so now I just created a new image icon using the image from my computer, and I assigned it to the variable image, which is of type image icon. Now, if your image icon is underlined, all you need to do is to import it from the library, right? So how to import it? Place the pointer on that underlined data type, and then you would see import, one of the options. I think that's the first option, import from the library, and I already did that. That's why the underlined did not appear. Okay, so after creating a new image icon, I'm going to create another one which is of type image. Let me call it img. Now this image is needed so that we can scale the image. Okay, and after scaling, you would see later that the image fits perfectly in the label. Okay, so this is another variable of data type image, and what we're going to do with this is where we assign the image icon that we just created a few seconds ago. And how to do that? I need to get the image. Okay, so here. So what I just did was I get the image, and after getting it, I assigned it to a new variable img, which is of type image. Now again, the image class name is underlined, so it means that we need to import it from the library, and voila, it's gone. Now it's imported now from the library, this is the import statement. Next, after getting the image and assign it to another variable of type image, that means that I now have an image img, which is of type image. Now I need to create another variable. Let me call it scale image, and the value of that is the scaled one. So in order for us to scale the image, I need to use the method get scaled instance, which is from the class, or from the yeah, from the class image, right? If we did not do this, I cannot use get scaled instance. And if I don't use get scaled instance method, how can we scale the image? How can the image fit perfectly in the size of the label? That's impossible. So in order for us to use get scaled instance method, we need to have the image, right? And in order for us to get the image, to have an image, so we have to declare a variable of type image, and there we assign the image icon that we have created, right? So I have to put this back, okay? Now, after calling the get scaled instance, we need to supply the three integers here. The first one is the width, as you can see in the syntax. When you place your pointer on that, you would see the syntax. The first one in the parenthesis is the width of the label. Now the name of my label, of our label, is label main image, so I need to use that. So replace the first 0 with the label's width. So I'm going to get the width of the label. Then the second 0 represents the label's height. So I'm going to get the height of our existing label. And then the third and the last 0 value here, integer value here, is the image. You can have any of these. I'm going to use scale smooth. Okay, they are all similar. You may use any of those, but in this tutorial I'm going to use scale smooth. Okay, so right now we have a scale image, right? Scale image. So by using get scaled instance method from the image class. Yeah, so now having this image, I'm gonna have a new image icon. I'm gonna have a new image icon. I'm gonna use the same variable I declared earlier, so I don't have to declare another image icon variable. I just recycle. I just reuse the image, the variable image I declared earlier, and then I'm gonna create a new image icon, but this time I'm not gonna use the original pictures, of course. What I'm gonna use is the scaled image, okay, the one that we just scaled, which we called a scale image, right? So again, one more time, I just created a new image icon using the new image. The new image is the scaled one, right? We called it image, scale image. Now, after creating a new image icon using the image that is scaled, that's the one I'm going to use. That's the one I'm going to use to set my label, the icon of my label here. So we have to put something inside the parentheses, and that is the image. That is the scaled image that we have just did, what we just did. Yeah. So I hope scaling the picture is understood. Now, after doing that, let's see if the image fits perfectly. There you go. Now you can see everything, just like the original picture here, the original design here. So although it's wider, because my laptop's display property is different, so on your computer this might be different. This might look different on your computer. So still, it depends on your computer's settings, display settings, right? So even though mine is a little bit wider compared with the original design, but still you can see everything: the bottle, the wine, glass, the pizza, the hands of the baker or the pizza maker, something like that. Unlike before, we only saw a portion of the pizza, but now we see everything, right? But then again, this would look different on your computers, right? This might look different because of the display setting of your computer. Anyways, so that's what our target, right? We scaled the picture and we did it successfully. So we see everything now. Okay, so after scaling the picture, after doing that, we're gonna add more labels. We still have to add 8 labels, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And after adding all the labels, we are going to add the picture to it, set the icon to all these pictures. And of course, you have to scale those 8 pictures as well. So we will do that in the next video. In the meantime, see ya. Bye bye.